Hello everyone, and welcome to our exploration into a fascinating topic. A lack of friends indicates that a person is very. Today, we'll be delving deep into the wisdom of Gautama Buddha and the teachings of Buddhism to understand what having fewer friends truly signifies. But before we dive in, let's ponder on this. Is having fewer friends a sign of weakness or strength? Or could it be a sign of something entirely different? Stick around to find out. In this video, we'll be navigating through the teachings of Gautama Buddha, his perspective on solitude and companionship, and what this means for us in our modern lives. We'll also address common misconceptions about loneliness and solitude, and explore the traits that are often found in individuals with few friends. Now, you might wonder, why is this important? Well, understanding these concepts can provide us with a fresh perspective on our relationships, our self-perception, and how we navigate through life. And let's not forget, we're going to approach this exploration with a balanced mindset, mixing accurate information from Buddhist teachings with creative interpretations to make this journey as insightful as possible. So whether you're someone who has many friends or only a few close ones, this video will help you see your friendships in a new light. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this journey of self-discovery together. In the teachings of Gautama Buddha, there is a profound understanding of both solitude and companionship. Buddha emphasized the importance of solitude for spiritual growth and self-discovery. He believed that being alone, away from the distractions of society, can provide us with a unique opportunity to look inward, to understand our true selves, and to attain enlightenment. The value of solitude in Buddhism is further highlighted by the lives of many monks and sages who thrived in solitude. These individuals chose to retreat from society, not because they despised companionship, but because they understood the power of solitude in aiding their spiritual journey. They embraced solitude as a time for reflection, meditation, and profound self-exploration. However, it's essential to address some common misconceptions about this topic. The first is the confusion between loneliness and solitude. Loneliness is a feeling of sadness or distress about being by oneself or feeling disconnected from others. On the other hand, solitude is a state of being alone without feeling lonely. It's a positive and constructive state that allows for self-reflection and self-understanding. The second misconception is equating having fewer friends with being lonely or unhappy. This couldn't be further from the truth. As we'll explore later in this video, having fewer friends can actually indicate various positive traits, such as independence, self-reliance, and deep thinking. So remember, having fewer friends doesn't necessarily mean that one is lonely or unhappy. In fact, according to Buddhist teachings, it could mean that the individual is on a path of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Now, let's delve deeper into the characteristics commonly found in individuals who have fewer friends. One of the most notable traits of individuals with few friends is a strong sense of independence and self-reliance. Such individuals often rely less on external validation and are more comfortable with their own company. They are not afraid to walk their own path, even if it means walking alone sometimes. This trait aligns well with Buddhist teachings about self-discovery and enlightenment, which often emphasize the importance of looking inward. Next, we have deep thinkers and introverts. They often prefer a smaller, more intimate social circle. For them, it's not about the number of friends they have, but the depth and quality of those friendships. They value meaningful conversations and shared experiences over casual interactions. In a world where extroversion is often celebrated, these individuals remind us of the beauty of introspection and deep connection. Another trait commonly found in people with fewer friends is having high standards and being selective about their friendships. They understand the influence that people can have on their lives, and thus, they choose their friends wisely. They'd rather have a few close friends who truly understand and support them than a large group of acquaintances with whom they share little in common. In Buddhism, this selectivity is seen as a sign of wisdom. It shows an understanding that our social connections can greatly impact our thoughts, actions, and ultimately, our personal growth. By choosing their friends carefully, these individuals are ensuring that their social environment supports their personal and spiritual development. Now that we've explored some traits of individuals with fewer friends, let's move on to how this can impact one's spiritual and personal growth. With fewer friends and social commitments, individuals often find more time to focus on personal growth. This additional time can be used for self-improvement activities such as reading, learning new skills, practicing mindfulness, or simply reflecting on one's life. This aligns perfectly with Buddhist practices, which encourage continuous learning and self-improvement on the path to enlightenment. Another significant benefit of having fewer friends is the potential for greater inner peace and contentment. With fewer social distractions, individuals are able to concentrate more on cultivating inner peace. They can focus more on their thoughts, emotions, and responses, leading to a deeper understanding of themselves. Buddhism places great emphasis on achieving inner peace and contentment, seeing it as a crucial step towards enlightenment. Finally, when it comes to friendships, Buddhism teaches us the importance of quality over quantity. It's not about how many friends we have, but how meaningful those friendships are. Meaningful relationships can provide us with emotional support, shared understanding, and mutual growth. They can challenge us, inspire us, and help us become better versions of ourselves. Contrarily, numerous superficial connections might distract us from our self-growth journey. They might lead us to seek validation from others instead of finding it within ourselves. They might also create unnecessary drama and stress in our lives. Therefore, having fewer but more meaningful friendships can indeed be seen as a sign of personal growth and wisdom. It indicates a person's understanding of the importance of quality relationships and their commitment to their own self-improvement journey. So now that we've discussed all these insights, let's wrap things up with some final thoughts. So there we have it. We've explored the teachings of Gautama Buddha and Buddhism, and how they shed light on the deeper meanings behind having fewer friends. We've seen how having fewer friends can indicate traits such as independence, self-reliance, deep thinking, and selectivity. We've also discussed how these traits align with Buddhist teachings and can contribute to personal and spiritual growth. Remember, it's not about the number of friends you have, but the quality of those friendships. It's about having relationships that support your growth, challenge you, and bring joy into your life. So if you find yourself with fewer friends, it might not be a sign of weakness or unpopularity. It might actually be a sign of your strength, self-reliance, and wisdom. Now I invite you to reflect on your own friendships. What do they say about you? Do they support your personal and spiritual growth? And most importantly, do they bring you joy? Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of exploration. I hope that this video has provided you with a fresh perspective on friendships and their significance in our lives. If you enjoyed this discussion, stay tuned for more exciting content. In our upcoming videos, we'll continue to explore fascinating topics related to Buddhism, spirituality, personal growth, and much more. Until then, take care of yourself, and remember, sometimes having fewer friends doesn't mean you're less. It might just mean you're more